so that I know. Cause that
Demon on YouTube, welcome back for another video. We're gonna react to the ladies didn't know what to say after Sneako debunked this. Sneako, Fresh and Fit, Andrew Tate, Tristan, Justin, all those red pill. Yo, they going crazy, I'm telling you. Which one are you? Are you on the red pill side or the blue pill? Personally, I'm on the red pill all the way, 1000%. Let's get into this, no more talking.
Improves that you grow. How?
You grow by educating yourself and just living life and becoming wiser as the day goes by and experience. You grow because not everything is exactly how I thought back then when I was like what 12, 15, 18.
Alright, let's see
it's
what kind of bullshit they be gonna be talking about.
I'm 35 and I have kids.
Damn.
So
she's 35 and have kids? You're out of the
so I
market.
self-improve every single chance.
This question is actually why I got banned on YouTube. It was why I got my second strike. Was
don't ban me. I'm just reacting. Just reacting to the video.
Showing that every time you have
Nah, fuck that. If you ban me, fuck it.
ask a woman this question, what do you rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10? They all think 10. And even when somebody else said 8, someone else is like, no, you're a 10.
Kidding. It was a prank, YouTube. It was just a prank. Oh, haha. It was pranky, yeah.
So you really don't know how to be critical of yourself. And we also established that what you put forward when it comes to talking to other people, being attractive, or even improve. Women put their looks forward. That's how you become attractive. We don't really, honestly, like men don't really care about your spiritual journey. Like no one cares. So
he's right. We do not care. Like what? We don't care about your career. We don't care how much money you make. I mean, there's a little small percentage that do care, but that's irrelevant. You can't, that's the minority, not the majority. We go by majority over here. So, yeah, when you go on dates, yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Shit, I say yeah, good job just to get laid. That's it. We don't give a fuck. That's how men think. That's how we really are.
It's also hypocritical that every time you ask this question, women always think that women are better at self-improving.
Nah.
For a couple of reasons. One, they don't really understand the male journey. They don't understand what we have to go through.
Facts.
And a lot of what you think self-improving is just stuff you make up in your head.
That's true too.
Growing your spiritual thing, learn, meditate, crystals. It's not a whole lot of actual things based in reality. And
Crystal.
I understand the flaw in this question because the hypocrisy is like all girls will say I'm 10, I'm 100, I'm perfect, I'm beyond perfect. 1 through 10, 20, 100, a million. And then I'll go and criticize women for saying that because it's like, how could you self-improve past 10? But I want to find out now, what do you think you're self-improving? If you're better at self-improving than men? Besides, what are you talking about?
No, because you said looks, so we going by looks. You said rate yourself with your looks, and then there's a separate question.
Exactly.
Yeah. Now you're talking about.
Don't these females know that's how guys first approach? That's what we see by looks. Nothing else. We don't look at her like, she got a college education. Yeah, I'm hard right now. You know what I mean? Nah, it's not like that's not how it works, bro. We look at girls like, oh damn, she's bad. Oh damn, her face and then her body, pretty much. And then the first thing that come in mind, oh, I want a foot. You know what I mean? I want to slap some cheeks. That's what we think. That's how we operate. But we live this world that we have to lie to these females because then they're gonna call us insecure or soft. You know what I mean? Like it's crazy.
Us as a person and self-improvement, and then you're talking about something totally different.
That's what I want to find out. Why do you think that women are better at self-improving than men? Because all of you said that except for Bacon Bitch.
Bacon? Who the fuck is it?
Can we start with
no one has an answer
Rihanna Loud?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
I think we mature faster than men, though. It's like.
What about self-improving though? Because now you're 30-something.
Yeah, that's
maturing is like puberty, but like at our age now, 20s and 30s, how are you self-improving more than me?
I guess living life.
What?
Okay, living life.
Self-improvement.
Real quick, I just gotta ask her, how do women mature faster? Just real quick. Than men. How so?
I thought that was a fact.
Oh,
It is
yeah.
hard.
Oh,
Like literal fact.
Well,
Like
fact-
I think it
brain
is a
matures
fact.
like
That's what we
faster.
do, because we want relationship, we want to get married, we want all the good stuff, while men don't.
Not everybody.
Would it be fair to say that it's not necessarily that women mature faster, it's that you guys have a shorter time clock, therefore you look for certain things
facts.
quicker in life because you don't have the same amount of time?
I can semi-agree.
You guys caught that? She's trying to say.
I can semi-agree with you a little bit.
It's not necessarily that you mature faster. It's that you want things in life that you need to move on quickly because you don't have the same time clock as a man.
Yeah, I agree.
Facts.
So would that necessarily be maturity? Really? I would consider that more selfishness because you have a time clock.
Damn, that's true. Think about it.
Well, what do you mean? What?
That's not maturity. That's just wanting to settle down.
From a biological standpoint, that's a
Biologically,
fact.
yes, we have a time clock.
we
Yes.
do.
But
Okay.
however, like the end goal for not every woman is not marriage and having children. So what about the women who
Yes.
are not trying to have
That's a
kids?
minor.
I agree with Sneako. Oof. What? You was born into this life. God created all of us to procreate, to have millions of children. What you mean that's not your end goal? What? You think having millions of dollars as a female and having one and living by yourself is gonna be the end goal? I'm telling you, you're gonna be depressed. A true happy woman is being married to the best man they could have, that they found, that they truly love and respect, and having kids. Come on now, what kind of I'm telling you, 2020, this shaking my head, bro.
Minority.
What's your end goal?
Majority of women
We're
want
not
that.
here to
Though.
talk about my angle. We're talking about
Okay, so in general, okay, because you're saying you don't care about what your end goal is. Okay, cool, that's fine. In general, most women want a relationship and or a marriage and children.
correct.
So knowing that, you have a time clock to do that.
Yeah.
So I find it very funny how women say, "Well, I want that. That makes me mature," but the reality is not necessarily
That
that you're more
doesn't make you
mature.
mature.
She just argued that.
She did, but I don't
So, can you
necessarily
tell me,
agree
what
with
are you
that.
arguing
That doesn't make you more mature because you're rushing
Okay,
to get
okay.
into marriage because society set these rules that you have to be married and have children at a certain age. Yes, biologically it is true that we, after a certain age, become less fertile. But what about the women who are born infertile? What about the women who
Okay.
are not
It's just
able to?
This is just a non-argument. There's
And
like
It is an
three.
argument, though.
Who here's like?
Okay, I'm gonna go into the medical part. Just FYI, working in the medical field, I learned once you hit 35, you're considered high risk. So we do have a clock. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
so
gonna-
Let's
I'm
not
I
talk
think I
about
know that.
0.01%
Yeah.
can't have kids. That's just
And
no
one
point.
of the women is and ladies, let me just make this rule real fast. It's not necessarily a rule, but it's just a typical discussion point. You can't make an argument for a small percentage of people. Okay, the
Facts.
exception doesn't make the rule. We're speaking in
Yep.
generality. So what you're referring to as women are infertile, etc. That's still a minority of the population. That's less than 10%.
Okay. But they still count, though, no? They're
No,
still
they,
women, right?
for their statistics.
No, they don't.
Statistically, but we're talking
It's common
about women
sense,
as a
girl.
whole,
Get
right?
your head in the
Okay,
game.
well, the world operates in generalities. When you walk around, do you see Braille everywhere? That's for blind people, by the way.
I know.
Okay, so do you see that everywhere?
What is that?
Okay, see, some people don't even know what that is. We don't create the, even though there's blind people out there, they're a minority. Therefore, we don't change society around minorities. That's my point.
Facts. That is
Outliers.
facts.
There's no point in talking about that because it derails the conversation. Overall, I want to find out. And who said 20 out of 10? Can you tell me? Well, you think that men self-improve more?
Yes.
So,
You said it's right.
this is like a relationship podcast, right? So,
Black Adam. He's been asleep for
20 out of
5,000
10.
years.
Sheesh.
The longer he has to adapt, the harder it would be to take him down.
If I recall, girl, time,
Good luck.
I'm not gonna say anything.
October 21st. Magic.
But yeah, in the past,
It's a game
I
changer.
did
I'll tell you
lie
why.
to girls just to get some
I was right in front.
cheese. You know what I'm saying? But now,
Sorry.
I don't give a
I
fuck.
feel
You know what I
like
mean? I'd be straight up. Straight
men,
up.
When there's like something going on in a relationship and like you put the pressure on the man and he really wants to be there, he's gonna change, considering like what you need and what is gonna make you feel safe if he's a good man, and that's my point of view.
Okay.
Okay.
Can
go ahead,
someone tell me? Can somebody explain to me why you all think, besides Bacon
I
Bishop?
think you should explain because you're So
Explain what?
whatever you're trying to get.
I'm
out
asking
of
you a
it.
question. You want me to explain a question?
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out why all of you think that women are better at self-improving than men.
I want to hear this.
Go ahead, you had something?
Yeah, well,
Go ahead.
I just feel like
Merch.
women can
Yo, this-
look back and maybe admit that they were wrong, at least to themselves, maybe not to like other people, but look back and be like, that was flawed, or like, I fucked up, and then go forward and change that, where it's harder maybe for men to like come to terms with the fact that they were
I would
wrong.
argue it's the complete opposite. I would argue women rarely take accountability for their poor decisions.
Well, that
That's
might
true.
just be the women that.
And society reinforces that, is my argument.
Damn.
Actually, it's funny because we saw that right here in the questions. The only woman who took accountability for her past, her body count, and for what happened in college was you. And then you also think that men are better at self-improving than women. You said that you
Well,
failed
here's
college
the
because
thing.
you were crying.
I read an article one time and it said women are spaghetti and men are waffles. So basically, like, women have a tendency to be like, okay, so this happened, so after that this happened, and then this happened, and then this happened.
talking
and
about,
that's
bro?
why we're here. Men, for the most part, they compartmentalize and they stick it like this happened, and this happened, and this happened, and this happened, but they're really not correlated at all. So there's just like a difference in the mentality of women and men that have them realize things.
It just hit
differently.
me. Spaghetti and the waffle.
I don't get it.
Fresh. You and this.
Okay, so you think
Yo.
women self-improve because they're able to look back on their bad decisions better?
Faster. Faster.
None of you said your body count. If you're able to look at your past and be honest about it, why were you all saying VDLs and I don't say?
Yo, that is true. Why would you not tell you? Listen. If you take accountable of your past, you would be honest about yourself and be honest. But I bet these girls said, "Oh, I'm a virgin. I only had one body." Most of them are over 30s. You telling me? Nah, I'm saying there's a small, tiny, like 0.4444567, -2% that are. But in majority, these girls, listen, it's easy for girls. We play on hard mode and they play on easy mode. That's what I'm gonna say. See you guys on the next video.